we not long ago landed in Zurich, in Switzerland, for those that don't know, and we're just getting our hire car. And Mike is going to be my taxi driver all weekend, and we're going to drive to Zug, which apparently means train.
There you go.
In Swiss. And yeah, let's look at what animal we've got. It looks pretty big if I've seen the right one. Just got this Kia.
Estate car.
Hey, an estate. It's gonna be lovely. Maybe I can catch some shut eye whilst we're here. Get some B-roll of us. Just got into the door of the apartment. Mike's making himself at home.
Here we go.
Got a bedroom there as well. And then this is what it's looking like in here. And hopefully some gorgeous views out here in the morning. But it's nice and snug. And UK time is 11:15, so it's not terrible. We made better time than we did in the Netherlands. Here it's midnight. So we're up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm gonna get a meal in, my final meal of just chicken, courgette, broccoli, and olive oil and salt. And Mike, have you got any food to eat?
Yeah, just small amount of protein shake and a little nut granola bar. We're good to go.
And get some good sleep and then into the rapid backload tomorrow and more fun.
Let's do this.
Swiss Natural Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation. We're here for registration. We're a little bit late. Had some issues with the car park and different languages and not knowing what to do, but we're here. I don't need to do my polygraph though. Just finished registering, so I didn't need to do a polygraph here because when you do a polygraph, can't speak. When you do a polygraph and you pass, obviously, you get that pass for 6 weeks, so it's valid for 6 weeks. I don't know why it's 6 weeks. I'd be interested to learn about that. But that meant I didn't have to do one this time round because the Netherlands was like a month ago. So yeah, that's useful because it just meant life's a bit easier. So we've just registered, took no time at all, and we're heading back now. I've got a meal to have at 10:30. It's 400 grams of potatoes again with some oil and salt. We can enjoy the views a little bit more on the way back, hopefully. So it's good we have the hire car, really, because in Zug, there is a bus that goes there, but it's a bit easier when you are kind of taking yourself back and forth. And I have my tan later. So I think my tan is at like 1:30-ish, something like that. I think it's 1:30. So we're gonna have to come back here for the tan. But what I was gonna say is this is the 26th year that this show has ran. And this organization is the second longest running natural bodybuilding organization that there is, which is pretty cool. And also Bob and Tina, who run the WNBF, are here. They're going to be on the judging panel. I know Steph Noble is also going to be on the judging panel. So there's some other individuals, I think, who are kind of well respected and well known within natural bodybuilding. So pretty cool stuff. But I need to show you this view. Wow.
300 meters, turn sharp right onto Schönbaumstrasse.
We've just come out for a wander because they have about an hour or so until maybe another meal, or I need to check in with Cliff.
Or you need to pee.
Or I need to pee. I mean, I'll need to pee for sure, sooner rather than later. And we've come out to this beautiful lake that's really near our accommodation, literally 2 minutes away from accommodation. And yeah, it's beautiful out here. Had a check in with Cliff, and Cliff wanted me to have 3 more rice cakes. Had 3 more rice cakes, and then I had half an ounce of beef with how much? It was 90 raw weight jasmine rice, It was actually all right. I like the jasmine rice. That was enjoyable. And now we're going to go for a bit of a wander along here and get some fresh air and yeah, enjoy this beautiful view.
Good for the soul.
I don't think I've spoken specifically on what my goals and ambitions are for this show, so I thought I'd just do that now. And honestly, I obviously just want to bring my ultimate best. That's always been the way that I've approached the stage. It's never been about trying to get a certain placing or what have you. That's not particularly it. I just want to make sure, hey, I did my best and I can be proud of that look, and I do want it to be improved upon the one from the Netherlands. But in terms of placings and outcomes, I do have goals and ambitions there because it's a competition after all. And I want to land in the top half of the pros. I think considering I've just gone pro and I haven't had time in the pro ranks, I think that's a good ambition to have. And we'll just have to see how things go. I'm actually only aware of 2 pros who are competing, and they're both very good. I mean, pros are very good. You're competing on hard mode. And that is Ramon. I've forgotten the last name, but he's Ramon, very good. He just won the AMBF, unbelievable bodybuilder. He's going to do some real damage. And then Leo King, who is from Canada, and I actually judged with him back in, I think it was 2022. We judged together at the WBF Supernaturals, bantamweight, but comes in shredded, heaps of upper body muscle mass, or heaps of muscle mass just generally. So I already know there's 2 very good guys here, and like the rest of them are going to be crazy high caliber. So we'll just have to see. So it's the morning of my pro debut, and this morning, well, after 11 hours in bed, pretty much asleep the whole time. I woke up 3 times to pee, but that's typical when you're... Yesterday I had like 11 liters of fluids, so it's pretty typical, but slept pretty well. And then this morning, just had 40 grams of raisins, as every show day morning so far with Cliff. Got a upper body pump up circuit just quickly done to get a bit of an upper body pump up. Sent across pictures to Cliff. He's now reviewed those, came back to me and was like, I'm good with the plan set out as is. We're gonna check in 4 hours time with some new photos, which will be 3 p.m. Check in with Cliff there. And then we basically need to make our way to the venue, get my final coat of tan, or coats potentially, and then I'm on stage around 8 p.m. I think it will run pretty tight to schedule. So now sitting down to a breakfast, or second part of breakfast, which is 25 grams of dextrose with 15 grams of whey, which I made into like a bit of a gloop. And then after this, I have a potato, chicken, and olive oil meal, I think. I need to just make quickly. Then after that, chilling, have a coffee, go for a bit of a walk. And I have every couple hours after that meal programmed just like some rice cakes and chicken as like a repeat meal to hold the look essentially. So yeah, I'm excited for what's to come pro debut. I think the day's gonna vanish like that. They've already made it through tons of classes. They're very efficient there. The stage looks so cool and I'm very excited for this. So let's get this. We have just left the Airbnb after checking in with Cliff some additional photos. He added 3 rice cakes to my next meal after I said I'm very hungry, which is not like the Netherlands. I wasn't this hungry last time. I was hungry yesterday as well. I was saying to Mike, it feels like the most hungry I've been all prep. And yeah, so we added 3 rice cakes. He wants more photos at 5:30, so we'll check in with him then. And we're about to drive. Got my chauffeur here taking me to the venue. Here he is. And looking to be on stage, I think 9 p.m. So it's going to be a long day. It's now just gone 3. Have my next top up of tan at 4, and then we go from there. Anything to say, Mike?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and fucking roll.
The route guidance will start now.
Holy.
So straight ahead is the venue there, where you can see lots of people hanging out in this beautiful location, this church. Over here, I'm about to get my second coat of tan over here. Mike's got my stuff over here. And yeah, it's a beautiful Beautiful location in these middle of these mountains. Very picturesque.
Zum Schluss bestimmt her. Ja.
So jetzt, das ist wichtig. Ja, Verlauf schmeckt nicht.
Jawohl, die machen! All right, guys. Good, Steve. Perfect. Front double bicep. Relax. Nice. Let's go! Relax, crab most muscular. And relax, let's face the back of the stage. And we're going to take one step to your left. All right, front double biceps. All right, relax. All right. Mix and normals. All the legs stop. Both down. Come on. Seventh place, Steve Hall, number 19. Well done, Steve. And the winner is Baba Khan, 99.
So we're back after show day, and nothing's open at this time. So Cliff gave me the option of a free meal or macros, and I was like, hey, it's almost midnight now, nothing's open in Zug. So I'm doing some protein oats. So I've got some oats on the hob here, and I don't really have much food available. So that's about the best I could do because I didn't plan for this. And yeah, unfortunately, came last. You play on hard mode, you have to kind of deal with these things, and it's kind of starting from ground zero again. Cliff said a really nice thing. He said something along the lines of like, the placing you got, I don't think represents the physique that you brought to stage, which is quite nice. It was an open category, so I'm against all sorts of heights, shapes, weights, you know. Babacar was there, world champ, arguably the best natural bodybuilder in the world. Crazy, you'll see footage of him. Unreal to be on stage with such a high caliber athlete. And then also like Ramon, who is unreal as well, coming second to him. And then the heavyweight that went pro today at the Swiss show was huge. So maybe like a slight bias towards bigger physiques versus like, I don't know, more conditioned, slighter physiques. I think it was a bit tighter between 5th through 7th, but it's only up from here. What can I say? That's the way I've only ever approached natural bodybuilding, is just doing my best, nailing everything I can, and that's all I can do. And I'm proud of the physique we brought to stage today. And whilst it's gutting, it's disappointing, it's sad, and I'm absolutely not happy with the result, it is what it is. And I had a very long urine test afterwards. A very intensive process, actually. I'll talk about it. I'll have Mike to talk through it as well, because basically it was Olympic style testing, like very serious. So yeah, that was cool to be part of. But hopefully you guys can hear me. We're currently sat in Cafe Metropole, and we've both just ordered a Wagyu beef burger, which we're excited for. And this is a little bit of time in Zurich we're now in before we head to the airport. So I'll show you what the burgers look like when they come. So here it is. We've got the burger, Wagyu burger. Got some chips. About to go down. It's gonna be good.